What's up, everybody? We live here for Power Raising Kanan Season 2, Episode 2. I appreciate all y'all who just came over from Lamont to come check it out. Me and my lovely co-host, Kelly Lee. Kay Leezy, how you feeling tonight?
I'm good, Jay. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm hanging in there. Can't complain. So, yeah.
Hey, Chad.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Don't forget to hit that like. I appreciate it. And all those support is welcome. So we've talked about this last episode for the last couple videos. So tonight we just gonna get on a couple points that we wasn't able to get to in the last couple videos. So we'll see how that go. And also, if anybody got any questions you want to ask or anything, type it in the comments and we'll get to it. So this last episode, we got introduced to a new character, Suge Knight. Crown Camacho didn't seem to like him. You told me something that was funny about your first impression of him. What was your first impression of this man when he showed up? What was his name? Cartier? What?
Okay. I don't remember his name. I thought he was a pimp, Jay. I straight up and down thought he was a pimp. And you see, he introduced himself as the young lady's uncle. She was like, "Oh, that's my niece," or something like that. She was like, "You're my uncle."
Yeah, Uncle like Clifford.
Oh Lord. Females don't respond like that for no reason. So I'm like, what's his business? What's his business in? You know what I mean? Because she really shut him down one time. She didn't wait for no seconds to pass. She shut it down immediately. But the thing that confused me was in Kanan's narration, he said that Cartier's money, his paper so clean you can eat off it. So I'm like, maybe he's washing his money that good, but he gave me straight up and down pimp vibes. It can't be only me, right? Y'all in the chat, is it only me?
Right. Anybody listening, watching live or on the replay, if you thought he was a little pimp or something like to that extent, put a 1P. And if you thought he wasn't a pimp or whatever, put a 2P. But he definitely, I could see he looked like he got pimp bones in his body, how he walked up with the big old rope. Like he just took it off a damn yacht or something up in there. Boy, he had that rope was thick. And so, he talking about Uncle like Clifford.
Jeez. Well, he gave me straight up and down pimp vibes. I don't know what we'll see, because clearly they're going to show us what he's into. But as per Kanan, his money clean. So let's see how he cleaning that money. Because if he know Lulu, right? Then he know they in the drug game. That's the affiliation. Then,
Yeah. Jeremiah Latumba. Shout out to Jeremiah. He said he's an Irv Gotti type guy. Now, Irv Gotti did get into the business and had some type of affiliations with Supreme or something that never really got completely clear, although he didn't go to jail, I don't believe. What do you think about that? You know much about what happened with Irv Gotti and what's up with this dude? Or?
I don't know if he's not giving me Irv Gotti vibes, but I'm not going to put nothing past him right about now. What I do think is that he's a pimp. The only thing that's throwing me off is the narration about how his money clean. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But apart from that,
Mr. Jones said he the Black Simon Stern.
Something is going on because the artist, did not respond to him in a good way at all. Like, you ain't my uncle. Nah. They both played it, and he played it off like with his, jive turkey talking. He a pimp. Something's going on there. Let's just stick a pin in that and see what happens.
Okay. We got Gina B. What's up, Gina B? How you doing? She said, I definitely think he's a pimp or a trafficker.
Something like that. Something's up with that.
Sabrina Bonsu said, he looked like a manager to me. Well, I mean, a manager is another word for a pimp. No, I'm just playing. Anyway, a couple people said they thought he was like Mecca with the import export. Like, just too many similarities. You couldn't think of another job for this guy to be doing Crooked League, so he an import export just like Mecca, top of the food chain like Mecca, bald head, black, just like Mecca. Nah. What do you think about the Mecca similarities?
Like I said, the only thing that threw me off was Kanan's narration about how his money's clean. So whatever he's doing, he is cleaning his money, goody, good. You know what I mean? That's the only thing that threw me off. But definitely just pimp vibes. I'm not too sure about the whole Mecca thing. Maybe, they all got the same kind of mix up stuff in all of the stories, the books. But we're going to see, because I'm going to be looking for real. Hey, Moochie. I was very happy when Moochie pointed out the difference between Baisley and the 40s and such. But I sort of understood what you were saying, Jay. That I know I'm jumping to the next subject, but Moochie in the house, so I'm bringing it up.
That's all right. Go ahead. What was you going to say?
When you said that Worrell, even though he's going to be, or he's running, I guess, a bigger property area, his cut don't necessarily have to be bigger. You know what I mean? Because he's the last man in. Like, yeah, I'm not giving the last man in, especially somebody who was just working with my ops, the percentage bigger than my people, even though her movements is real shifty in regards to Scrappy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Even though his movements is, her movements is weird where that's concerned, but you ain't gonna just come in, you from the ops, and I'm gonna give you the big cut. You just in a bigger spot. You know what I mean?
Makes sense. That's possible. I mean, I wonder why she wanted to pass up Scrappy anyway. Why do that? I mean, I get you want to bring Worrell in, but you didn't have to make him the boss. You know what I mean? I just
didn't understand that at all. Did she feel like she had to sweeten up the pot because she was taking him from Neek? Was that why she gave him a big offer? I'm just so confused about that. Mm-hmm. Hey, Eric.
Hey, man. You got to back off there, buddy. You got to back off there, Eric. Nah, I'm just playing. He say, Kelly Lee, why are you so fine? Ow.
My mama gave me these jeans.
Right.
But for real, I'm never going to understand it. It's just something in the show that I'm not going to get. But I'm just never going to understand it because I was down for Scrap. Scrap was down for them and I was down for Scrap. He was a real one to me. But I'm not understanding the whole Worrell thing, but I guess it has to pan out for us to see, you know.
Do you think
that don't mean that he getting a bigger cut. He still might be at a bigger spot, and more money might be coming in. But I don't think you're gonna get well, if more money coming in, you're still gonna make more money, but
you're not getting a percentage of the money as if you was been there for a while and was running it. I get what you're saying. It makes sense. Mm-hmm. She better not start paying him what she been paying everybody else that's been there for years. That definitely would cause some problems. So,
and clearly she moving shifty where that's concerned because she murked her freaking loyal soldier. Well, the most loyal soldier that we've seen, that we know, she done them just like. They are very emotional about that whole scene.
Well, let me see. Why are you emotional about Scrappy getting taken out? I mean, we haven't met really too many people in their organization other than Scrappy and Marvin and Lulu. So, I mean...
So that's one reason why, right? Because we got to know him. And we got to know everything that he's been through for that family. So I don't mind that Howard said he saw him. To me, you was in the spot. So if anybody see you, they can say what they want to say because you was seen in the spot, right? My whole thing is they did not question him properly. I don't think they treated him fairly for somebody who was that loyal to their organization, that loyal, so that we saw how important he was, right? He was first in the stash house. He was your number one security guard. He held down Kanan, even when Kanan was acting the damn fool, right?
And he was running a cookhouse.
Right. So I'm just, clearly he lost his eye. You don't give this man no props, no regards to even have a proper conversation, because at the end of the day, your people saw him at the spot. This is the third time I'm saying this now. Your people saw him at the spot. So you had enough info to be like, yo, we already seen you at the spot. So what's really good? Right? They owed him at least that much, to me, in my opinion. They owed him that much. And they didn't give him that. That's why it's bothering me.
Right. And I agree. I mean, they could have did that. I mean, he already only got one eye, so it ain't like he gonna see it coming.
It's their fault.
Right.
Their fault he got one eye. He didn't just go and get his eye cut out for no reason. Oh, my bad. Right. No, it's their fault. She set him up and put him in harm's way as the spy in Unique Camp, and look what happened to him. So everything went wrong. It's just going wrong because of Rock, but I think they owed him more.
Mm-hmm. And he had all them scars on his face and everything. Looked like a damn monster pulled it out. So, yeah, he went through a lot.
Remember how they threw about that car? That was ugly.
Yeah, he was butt naked tweaking over there, boy. It didn't look good.
That was really ugly. Yeah. So that alone, it was just, come on now.
Right. Shout out to Eric Iverson with the super chat. He said, do you think D-Wiz's brother will get revenge on Rock? So far, we ain't met D-Wiz's brother, but they did talk about him in jail getting out. And a lot of people are looking forward to thinking, is he breeze? Is he going to get revenge? What do you think about D-Wiz's brother? Do you think what's going to happen with that?
So I thought that they were going to incorporate him more into the show, but they haven't as yet. And I don't know if too much time has passed for that to happen. But at the end of the day, wherever he is, once you come home and you realize your brother gone, then you should be asking questions. So, if he comes back into the show, it's easy for him to want to get revenge. Like, that's his sibling. That's his baby brother.
Right. I agree. Reggie M. What's up, Reggie? How you doing, brother? He said, if you and yours get scooped up by the cops, you got to tell Rock he messed up. That's true. I agree. Because when you don't say nothing, now it look like you hiding stuff.
Right.
Then it allows their mind to run wild on thinking what you hiding, what you say, didn't say, what you do, didn't. It's just a bigger problem than what it's worth. And, he should have, he tried to hide the gambling, but ended up causing a bigger problem. So,
Yeah, so like we talked, Jay, about the fact that he was wrong. One, he was told to chill on the gambling. So he didn't listen to her instructions from jump, right? So he was wrong for that. Two, when he got scooped up, he should have said something, right? And he could have still said something with Marvin. So he continued to lie. And I believe he continued to lie because he was told not to go there, right? He was told not to go there. He got the warning. He did not listen. And look what happened. So at the end of the day, he put himself in harm's way to a degree where he could have said something and he didn't. He had opportunities to say something and he didn't. Yeah, all right, I messed up. You know what I mean? You would have gave them the opportunity to deal with you different, but he didn't say anything. He kept on lying at that. Hanging up a straight picture with one eye. I'm done.
Right. All the pictures was you got to lean to the side when you enjoy them. HEA said, if you lie, you steal. That's old school. I learned that from my grandmama right there, boy. If you lie, you steal. And
yes,
I guess, he put himself in a bad
he lied
position.
Because he knew he got in trouble. He got the warning not to go there. You know what I mean? So he tried to cover up one thing with the next, and that was just terrible. And clearly, just left him on the floor. Horrible.
Right. Just like how we said it the other day, when you lying like that, you should always assume if somebody questioning you that they already know. Man,
They already know.
Yeah, you playing yourself. Just because they don't say nothing don't mean they didn't know. So
right, all of a sudden Marvin pop up like, so you know where he was at. He gave him the whole friggin' soliloquy. He's carrying on. I'm number one. I'm da 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 da. And then all Marvin come back with, so where you was again? You understand?
Right, like all that ain't matter. Right.
Right. All you said it didn't even go through one ear. He just concerned about where you at. Where you at, and you know you was at the spot. You know they got you. Then he already knows where you were. So of course, yes. I didn't like it, but Scrappy lying had something to do with his ultimate demise. Sad to say.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he should have picked up on that. And that's why I knew he was in trouble when he started woofing too hard. Because in my little experience in life, when you start complaining like that, then people might start thinking that you got catching feelings, you unhappy, which then may make people think, well, he is unhappy and complaining. Maybe he is snitching. You know, people start going down that road of thinking you may be liable or likely to do anything. So I said, this ain't good right here.
Well, I know where you coming from. I see where you coming from, right? But I think he had rights to beef at that point. See, if Roel didn't come into the mix, then I'd have looked at it like,
What he said, I agree, but how he said it is the thing I'm saying.
Right. He was emotional. Like, if you bring the guy in who bust out my eye and bumped me up in the friggin' street, you think I ain't gonna beef about it? So if it was a different situation and he was beefing like that, then maybe. But, you working with the person who did this to me. Like, I'm your number one soldier. How? So that's what made me, justify his behavior at that point. While I understood how he was reacting.
Yeah, he got caught in a tough situation. Shout out to Eric Iverson. He said, random prediction. I think we'll see Kanan Cousin from Virginia, who said he wants to come to New York in an older version and one of Power's spinoffs. Okay, I think we might see them sooner than the older version. Maybe even this season or next season.
Maybe. I was thinking next season.
May go to recruit them to start his business and get them all messed up because he don't know what the hell he doing.
Poor thing.
Right. Get them all ruined in life. So,
well, at least the big cousin, the bigger one, because he's feeling for the streets.
Right. He been watching too many BET Uncut. Eric Iverson for the super chat. I'm gonna play this video, man. I appreciate the support.
You and your videos, Jay. So, can we talk about Roel? What was it, Worrell?
Yeah. Let's get into it. What's up? What you want to say about Worrell?
So last night we were in Discord talking about this guy right here. And Gina and I was saying that Unique got to take him out. First of all, Unique didn't wild out on him when he went into the spot. I don't know if it's a barbershop, a tailor shop, whatever, right?
Clothes.
He didn't wild out on him there. He should have. He should have. Because you're supposed to be my guy. And you come into me like, oh, you with the ops now? That don't make no sense to me. And remember when we saw what he did to his junior high school friend or whomever? The one who messed up the deal in season 1?
Yeah.
He was ruthless. His own boy.
Yeah.
So where that energy? I expected some sort of that energy, right? So
right. At least smack him or something, huh?
Something had to happen. So being that he ate it and it didn't happen, he got to come back for him. Like, I think that, Roel, he's supposed to be the next to go, in my opinion. He's supposed to be the next to go. So I think that Neek got to give him the business, for real, Jay. But Lex came in on Discord and she said it could be Lulu. And I'm like, I could see that. Lulu taking out Worrell. Because if Worrell is the ultimate switch snitch, and he go back to Unique or whatever, Lulu got to be the one to take him out. Because, Lulu finger slipped on the trigger the last time. So, to me, it's either one of them, Neek or Lulu.
Right.
But Well got to go.
That makes sense. And if I was Unique and I was in his situation, I would be furious that he left. He knows, though, that he treat his soldiers like crap a little bit. But at the same time, I would be mad that happened. And I probably would have did a drive-by on him or something, or caught him slipping and shot his ass or something. So
that's why I think that he got it coming. Like, Unique took the L at the spot. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
and again, for those that didn't hear me clearly, I said if I was Unique, I don't do drive-bys on people.
Oh, good. Good to know, Jay.
Right. But I am ready.
All right. Even better. Stay ready, okay? So you don't got to get ready.
I'm ready for one, but I don't do them.
All right. Okay, cool. But yeah, Unique got to get him. It's just, to me, it's just the right thing. And if not, I'm not mad if Lulu take care of it. Even though Lulu don't want to be in the game no more, Lulu already told him, he's like, yo, we not dating, this is business. So if Warwell act up with the business, he gonna get the business.
I like that.
That's what I feel.
Yeah, and I agree, that could be the situation. And Warrell is definitely taking a risk. Because if I was him, I don't know if I would go be with them or not. But then again, he kind of don't have a choice, because if he stay out on his own, they could just say, okay, well, kill him. So it's like get down or lay down almost.
He's not loyal. He's not loyal to his boy. Why would he be loyal to me? He's just not loyal. And clearly money can't make him loyal, because if something happened to you, that's like a chick telling a dude when he get locked up that he coming out. He coming out. Like, nah, I'm not here for you. But you've been reaping the perks of all the shit all these years, right? Now all of a sudden, nah, I'm good. No, yo. If he wasn't loyal to his boy, then how can you trust him to be loyal to you?
Mm-hmm. That's just like the baby mama's mama, ready to throw him out over a plate of food when he was buying her cars and all that. Like, what?
And sending her church crew to Atlantic City, okay?
To gamble.
And they like to go to Atlantic City.
Yeah, gambling. All the church people. You ain't supposed to be gambling.
But they filling up them buses, though.
That's true. That is true.
First time I went to Atlantic City, it was on a church bus trip, so I know.
Wow, that's funny. Eric Iverson, what's up, brother? He said, I think Detective Burke will get too close and find out Kanan not only shot Howard, but is his son, and that will force Howard to kill Burke. What a twist. He over here writing a new episode.
I know. He should come to Discord so he can rewrite the stories with us.
Yeah.
Because we rewrote the whole story last night in Discord, but I like that.
I know, right?
I really do like that. So I don't know if she's going to find out that Kanan was the one who shot. I don't know if she's going to find out both. If she finds out, I think it would be one. So maybe that Kanan did shoot him, or that's his son. Because even if it's his son, then she'll know that Howard been protecting him, period.
Right.
But here's what. I changed my mind now. Maybe she'll find out that he did shoot him, because Howard want people to know. He wanted to be known that that's his son. He's not hiding it. He don't want to hide it. So the son part may not be the problem, but the shooting part may be. And if that's the case, you have to take care of her too. Get Unique to do it. Get somebody in the street to do it, because he in the streets. So, it is what it is.
Yeah,
but I like it. I like that. I like that idea.
Yeah, with this one, I think that she'll find out that that's the son. She'll probably find out that that's who shot Howard. But I don't think that's enough to make Howard want to kill her. I don't think Howard's going to want to kill Bert.
She's zesty. She's zesty. Something has to be done. She's too freaking zesty.
True, but I don't think this is enough to make him want to kill him. If she say she gonna arrest him or kill Kanan, then I can see maybe he do something. But
take him out. Yes.
Yeah. Encouraging warrior, what's up, sis? You say Rojas does drive-bys. You can't tell anyone. I never admit to it.
Exactly. He can't tell if he does. But what was that? That's James Kelly when he said Howard is Breeze. We did throw that around last night. Like, what was his name when he was in the street? Like, we were trying to Google it to find out what was Howard's name, and he was the UC. You know what I mean? But
right.
That's just fun stuff that we do.
Yeah, nah, that would be tripped out if he was Breeze. And he ended up teaching Kanan the dope game after being a cop and trying to arrest everybody, bust everybody.
Because remember, we were saying that last night. Like, okay, he was a UC. He was in the same neighborhood as Rock, right? He was there with, what's the one in jail name?
You talking about Unique? DEFCON? DEFCON,
right? Remember, he was an infiltrator in their organization.
Right.
And he's in the same neighborhood as them. That was kind of crazy in regards to Howard, right? But to piggyback off of what Moochie was saying earlier, we're going to see that Kanan took attributes from his both parents. So let's see what he takes from his father.
Yeah. That's a good point. Malik Jackson said Howard's too old. Kemp said that Breeze is not much older than Kanan, which is what I've been saying for a while because I said everybody would have to be dead or locked up for him to be learning from Breeze. Because why would he do that when he be with his family? So and then they would have to be close in age because the older he gets, then, he already know him more. So, it would be...
But what if, something else we were saying is, what if Breeze is from Brooklyn? What if he's from the Bronx? Because now, when Howard tells Kanan, right, that's his father, he give him some shifty information. He been watching Rock funny, right? Now, he gonna have more reason to watch her funny when they have that strange conversation. But... remember, they only in Queens right now. You still got people from Brooklyn. You still got people from Bronx. So you don't know if Breeze is from another borough. I'm just saying, right? Because if that be the case, then he could get tutelage from somebody else while his parents, Rock is still around. He don't have to be from Queens too. You got other boroughs. Remember last time when they went to the club when Famous was doing his thing, and they was like, "Oh, them Brooklyn boys came through." So you never know.
Gina B, she said he got sensitivity from his dad because Rock Hard is made of ice.
It is.
Yeah, that's
and
funny.
we know he tapped into his sensitivity when he was older because that's what made him kill Juke. Because he, his sensitivity kicked in for Tariq. Mm-hmm. That part of him that, was reminiscent. Remember when he and Juke was watching Coolie High? She was like, "Don't lose that about you."
Right.
That was, when they have their intimate moments and, they're still young and innocent in that regard. Mm. So that happened with, Ruthless Kanan at the end. So,
Yeah, and speaking of that, that's a good point. When this scene in the first episode kind of showed that to me is that she's growing up. In that little 3 months he went to Virginia, he kind of stayed as a child, like, and he come back, she smoking squares. She stressed out. She going through all this. He like, "Damn, you smoke squares now?" She like, "Yeah, everybody can't go away to Virginia." So like that 3 months was like a years in Virginia time. In New York, it was 3 months, was nothing. So, I mean, yeah.
It was bad because, she could have gone to their family. It's not like that ain't Marvin cousin too, so, but we all know why Kanan had to get out of town. So,
right. What do you think about what's in store for Symphony this season?
Well, I thought that Rock would get up with Symphony. Well, I don't know what's going to happen now if Unique robbed the spot, but I thought that she would have needed him for his clean bill of rights. We're buying that house. He got the W-2s. He got the squeaky clean, image on paper. So when that lady, the realtor, was saying, "Oh, you need this, that, third," she was like, "I'm good." Mm-hmm. I immediately thought of Symphony because somebody's got to be able to show the valid evidence on what she need. And back in the day, that's what they did. Houses was not in their names.
Yeah, that's true. And you didn't have to prove income the same way you do now. So Symphony could say he made probably more money than he actually do.
Right.
And they could have made something work. Let me ask you this. Who you going to choose? You got one choice. You got Symphony or Lil Murda. Who you taking?
You know who I'm taking, Jay. Come on now.
Is that easy, Lil Murda?
I'm switching them. He got to switch sides, Jay. Thank you for knowing the answer.
You gonna give him something to make him want to switch sides, huh?
No, he got to call me the sweet Trini Plum after that. Sorry, Jay.
The sweet Trini Plum.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, that's funny. Eric Iverson says Symphony is Ghost Daddy. LOL.
I'm done.
That's funny. So what's up with Juliana and the money getting eaten by the rats? What's gonna happen with that spot? And is it gonna be Symphony that steal it? Juliana steal it?
Symphony?
I mean, not Symphony.
Why would Symphony steal it?
He don't even know nothing about it.
My bad.
Not Symphony. It's been a long day. Not
so
Symphony.
I'm concerned about that part, Jay. Yeah. I'm really concerned about it because if my memory serves me correct, remember the cousins, which is Rock Connect now, was like, "Yo, my cousin needs to be taken care of." You understand? So if they robbed the spot, then that means something happened with Juliana, unless it's Juliana, which I really don't want it to be her. But at the end of the day, if you're going to be vicarious about your money and I'm holding the shit, then because she was just like, just get the exterminator. It's cool. Just get an exterminator. But Rock going to have problems because not only is her money gone, if somebody else came in, say that's Unique came in and got it, then that means she put Juliana in harm's way. And her cousins was like, that's not good from in the beginning. Remember, they only worked with her because Rock took care of her husband.
Mm-hmm. Like I said in the other videos, I can't believe Rock don't have at least some big dude back there eating chicken as security or something, man. At least to keep the rats off the money. I mean, you just got that one little lady there by herself in the bodega with all that money and stuff. Like, that's just...
With the double locks.
Yeah, like, double locks is all that you got. Like, that's just insane. Too much money and stuff back there for that. You got to take care of it better than that. So, Eric Iverson said Juliana stole the money. I think she would, too, because she got the best access... And she can make up whatever story she want. I mean...
Clearly Rock don't care.
Yeah, I mean, them big-ass rats, I thought she was putting the rats in there, to be honest. How you got them big old rats in your store like that? Now, I know New York got a rat problem.
I'm just about to say, Jay, you can't say that. I told you they might eat through walls over here. They eat through walls, Jay. It ain't a joke. They eat through walls.
That's why people want to stay on the penthouse and get away from the ground levels. Yeah, wow.
Stay in the building, you're screwed, period.
Yeah, New York got a rat infestation, I heard, just period.
It'll
never go away. It'll never, you'd have to burn the whole city down. They Jay, still would survive.
Don't say stuff like that, Jay.
I'm just talking about to get rid of the rats. There's so many. They would still
they're going to outlive us.
Yeah, they'll be living there 1,000 years after people gone, still eating our leftovers.
We in their house, okay?
Yeah, I know, right? So, yeah, that's a lot. Now, Cheryl said rats eating the money is a really stupid problem. It is. It is a dumb problem.
But over here, it's a big deal. Like, I could see that happening. When I saw it, I'm like, it didn't make me look at it in no kind of way, because that's how it is. You in a bodega. The only thing, remember Gina last night said, we know it didn't happen because they probably always got cats on the bread in the bodega. So maybe because they got double locks on the door, but
yeah, because rats will eat through that plastic in the bread and eat that bread up, no problem. That's like a buffet. They're like, what? For me?
Yeah, they always got cats in the bodegas because of the mice and the rats, but it didn't surprise me, yo. That's New York City for you.
The rats, they're scared of cats. As big as them damn rats is, gang up on the cat. I'm surprised the cats ain't scared.
That's why the cats be sleeping on the bread, Jay.
Rat been and bit his tail, bit his foot.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. They done kicked the cat's ass. Now, you know that ain't no good. New York.
Only in New York.
I know, right? You make it there, you make it anywhere, right?
That's right.
Majestic, Mr. Majestic said, the rats run New York. LOL.
Yep. Sad to say. I can't even deny it. You know, I love my city, but oh gosh.
Wow. I didn't know New York. I mean, you see it in the movie. You see it in the movies that it's dirty. But like New York is really like, I ain't trying to get on your face. You was like, wait a minute, going too far.
Exactly, Jay. Don't
talk
you're
about
going
my
too
city.
Far. Exactly, you're going too far.
But in the movies, that's why I say in the movies, they always got paper and stuff everywhere and trash and people out. It's really like, I guess in some parts anywhere it can be that way. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But did you see that meme with the big rat dragging the pizza slice up the train and the stairs of the train? That's real.
That rat was strong, pizza rat.
All of them, all his brothers and sisters and cousins and friends and them, they strong too.
They ordered a whole pizza.
They strong too. And they just be about. They will run from you. They doing their own thing.
They don't even run from you.
No.
Wow, that's the pigeons in Chicago. The pigeons ain't gonna move in Chicago. You walk past them, they'll just be like walking around like, try me.
The pigeons is like that out here too. We call them flying rats.
Yeah, we call them flying rats in Chicago, right? The pigeons. Mm-hmm. In Chicago, we just got a lot of rats downtown by the river and stuff, river rats and by that water, but we don't have them in the city. Although, well, I did always grow up and see the little rat sign or something they would put in the alleys saying they would spray. But I never saw a rat. Yeah, I never saw a rat my whole life.
Y'all was doing good with the poison. That's why.
Hey, it was working. I never saw a rat. Now, mice, we done seen mice, but a rat, them boys is big. Cheryl said she gonna bust that 9 on them rats.
Yeah, but just that we can't have them out like that. Yeah, you can't. You probably throw a knife at it in New York.
Gina say she couldn't hang in New York. She in Bmore, and they rats is downtown mostly, but they ain't got shite on New York. I know that's right. That right. Wow, they come out in the daytime.
Not really. I can't say I haven't seen them in the daytime, but
wow.
They come out at night. They vicious, Jay. I'm not gonna lie. They out for their own. They taking care of themselves very well.
They don't mess with the homeless, do they?
Huh?
They don't bite people, like mess with homeless people laying out.
No, they like brothers. That may sound bad, but they doing their own thing. We doing our own thing. Like we.
They like brothers. They work together and share. Share
Nobody's
their food.
beefing with anybody. Nobody beefing with anybody.
That's funny.
They didn't look funny to me when I saw the rats eating up the money. I was like, oh, there go these rats. But what got me was Rock and her nonchalant behavior. Just getting exterminated. Maybe it's because we're accustomed to it, right?
Right.
So just get the exterminator. And Rock is being very vicarious right now. She on top of the world. She don't think she got, nothing to lose, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So
and that's a good point that you brought up. Rock didn't go, "Oh, all right." She was like, "You're the exterminator."
And they gonna throw the rat in the trap too on the floor, like,
yeah. I know,
all
right?
They black, they gray and brown.
Yeah, them was nasty. Black fur coat, rat wearing one. All right, before we get up out of here, let me give a shout out. We got 140 people watching live right now. Shout out to everybody. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like. Definitely. We got a new member to the channel, T Snaps. What's up, T Stizzle? Welcome to the fam. Welcome aboard.
Welcome.
Definitely. I'm playing a little quick video for you for coming on through. Lay down the smackdown on them. Nah. But what do you think for next episode? What's your predictions? Or what do you expect or want to see for the next episode?
Well, ultimately, I want to see Worrell gotta go. Period.
Next episode?
No, but I'm just saying, if it happens next episode, I'm happy too. Yes.
Okay.
Because I think that Neek gotta seek vengeance. Like he can't let him get away with that. That right there is the ultimate betrayal. He's Judas, as far as I'm concerned, and he gotta go. Right? Mm-hmm. I want to see what's going on with the bodega being robbed. I want to see how that pans out. I'm just excited about the whole show. I love Raising Kanan, and I'm just excited to see how everything is going to pan out. I want to see Lulu get at Crown Camacho. Lulu got to take care of his business because, like we were saying on the first reaction, that homegirl Jessica, she got away scotch-free. She got away with murder. She was a homie hopper, basically, and she deserved to get whack, but she didn't get it, so Crown Camacho got to get it from Lulu. That's what I'm looking to see.
She left him behind to take that heat.
She's terrible. She's very, 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 very terrible because you right there in the studio with both of them. It's not like if he from a different borough or y'all, no, you right there. She's dirty for that. Trash. So Crown Camacho got to get it. I think Lulu got to keep that in his head and deal with his business.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Malik Jackson said, "I want to see how Famous holds up in the streets." I agree with that. I'm looking to see if he has any growth. Now that he has no sister or mother, and you want to be the man, and you've been rapping about the street life, time to live it. Now you need to sell them bags you didn't want to sell. Now you need to do some stuff, write these rhymes and try to find a way out. So
right.
We'll see what happened, or he could end up getting killed in that street life. So
Famous ain't made for the streets. I want to see how that pans out too, because he ain't cut for the streets.
No, he not cut for the streets, but it's been forced on him. So will he adapt and survive, or will he keep playing around like a teenager when you playing a man's game and ain't nobody got time to be joking and giggling and playing with you when you messing up their money or doing stupidness that could end up getting somebody locked up. Like, I ain't got time to be playing with you. You got my freedom in jeopardy, so.
Right. Mm-hmm. And he, we don't want him wilding out next to Kanan because you know what Rock do to people who wild out next to her son.
Right. It's either you or him, and it ain't gonna be him. So, and
no, Jamal, I don't want that to happen. Worrell cannot be the next Drake. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh gosh, it could really happen. I don't want it to happen.
And that's why I put it up. Shout out to Jamari Riddick. He said Worrell gonna be this series Dre. We've already seen Power kind of recycle storylines with some tweaks to it. So this happened, and I didn't think about it. So shout out to Jamari for coming up with it. I didn't think about it. But now that I see it, it does make a lot of sense, and it's possible. I didn't like Dre after a while because of the stuff he was doing and getting away with, but it made for good drama. A lot of people couldn't wait to watch just to see him die. Took 5 years.
That was me.
Right. I wanted him to die too. I eventually gave up. Yeah, by the time he was about to die, I gave up and ain't care no more, but
yeah,
definitely ain't want him to survive. And when he did Ghost wrong.
Hello. You know how we stay, Jay. We loyal.
Right.
So we can't deal with these rats.
God damn right. You gotta get that exterminator. Bam, bam, bam.
Yes.
All right. Well, everybody, I appreciate y'all for staying up tonight and watching with me and Kay Leezy while we talk about this show we all enjoy watching and talking about. Shout out to T Stamps for joining the channel and becoming part of this family over here. Definitely, we do a lot of talking and hanging out in Discord, watch movies and all kind of stuff. So if you are interested in joining the channel like T Stamps, I'll put the link right here in the comments. You'll be able to speak with me or Kelly Lee.
Pull up to the Discord.
Definitely. Okay. All right, everybody, have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Me and Kelly Lee will be talking about relationships, all kind of things with men and women going on, hot topics, and, a lot of fun, laughing, and serious stuff, too. Even getting, feedback, comments from everybody watching live. So definitely come through tomorrow at 10 p.m., and it's going to be fire. You're going to like it.
Real Talk Tuesdays.
Definitely. Real talk. So all this stuff is fun, but it's also fun talk about some of that real stuff too. So, all right. With that being said, everybody have a good night. See y'all tomorrow. Deuces. Okay. We out. Peace.